Hey guys, today I want to make a video how a messy house can cause a death. Well, recently, Living on a Dime made a video how dirty dishes can cause a death, so go watch it if you didn't. But basically, what I understood, if your kitchen is messy and you got tons of dirty dishes, you not gonna likely to eat and cook at home. You're more likely gonna go and eat outside, which costs a ton of money, which can actually cause you to go in debt. So while dirty dishes can cause death, messy houses can cause death too. When I talk to some people and I know they don't like to stay home, and sometimes I ask them like, why wouldn't they want to stay at home? And a lot of them said they don't want to stay home because they don't like being at home, because they don't like their house, because it's messy and that there's so much to do and they don't feel like doing anything and they just want to have fun. And well, basically mostly because their house is messy and boring. And then when they're not staying home, they get into a vicious cycle. They're not home, their house is not getting cleaned because there's nobody there to clean it. So it's like they're not home, the house is not clean, and then they get home, they don't want to stay home because it's not clean. They go out again, the house is not getting cleaned again. So when they're never home, the house never gets cleaned. And when people spend a lot of time going out to any kind of places, there's always places that trying to sell you something, like food, shopping places. Well, because when they're not home, they're a lot likely to go shopping to like malls or even grocery stores or like Walmart or something, and there's always something to buy. So this, I see a lot, causes people to spend more money and buy more stuff than they really need and have to. So what can you do to be wanting to stay at home? Even if you live in a really small house or even little apartment or something that's not really nice, you can still make it comfortable and usable and something that would be easy to use. It doesn't have to be really fancy or brand new or anything. As long as there's things that you're using and they're all organized and in order and semi-clean, doesn't have to be super clean, as long as it's make cozy and comfortable, you would more likely be wanting to stay at home versus going to like Target or something. And if you don't know where to start, just try to make at least a few small changes at the time. Like maybe one day you clean up one corner of your house, the next day you clean up, like maybe put stuff away in your living room, the next day you put stuff away in your bedroom or something, the next day maybe you get laundry done and put away so it's not like all over the floor. Other people also want to stay at home because they're bored. Well, I don't really understand. People get pay for all kinds of cables and Netflix and what is the other one, Hulu. We don't have any of those services and we're still not bored at home, but you know, they have all these services to have because they're bored. Yes, okay, but on the other hand, they don't want to stay home to watch those services that they're paying money for. They want to go outside and spend money there, which is like, how can you bored at home? I don't understand. Well, I have to say my home is my favorite place to be, even though there's some noisy people around making all this noise. It's my son working in the backyard, trimming the grass. So like I was saying, my home is my favorite place to be, even though there's a lot of work at home. Like always, there's always cleaning and putting stuff away, and there's always something to do. Maybe that's why people don't want to stay home, because they feel at home like they're at work or something, and being at work sometimes easier than being at home. Yeah, I know, because sometimes I feel like at work it's easier than being at home. Yeah, I understand, but to me, I don't like leaving my house unless I can leave my house and bring home some money or some food or something else useful. So to me, there has to be some reward for leaving the house. Or sometimes I leave the house, of course, because I have to take kids for their activity or their homeschool meetings and things like that. So yeah, but I actually like driving, especially when I'm driving by myself, but don't tell anybody. I like being by myself. So going places, it costs money, and if you feel like you're spending too much money, more than you really want to, maybe you can spend more time at home, and to enjoy more time at home, make your home more comfortable. So I hope this video will help you to spend less money on going places and stay at home and save your money and maybe pay off your home or any other debts you have. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. By the way, this is the last video of Vlogust, but I will make some videos after that. Maybe not every day, but soon. Yes, eat at home, people. Eat, Pusha. He's listening to something.